of a fire at the Hillside and Academy on Thursday night. A three-day national mourning in honor of the Hillside Academy victims commences today. Meanwhile, parents and guardians of the learners have been gathering at the Narumoru Level 4 Hospital mortuary, where DNA sampling is expected to be carried out to ascertain the identities of the victims. Our reporter Jesse Rogers now joins us live with an update from Narumoru in Nanyuki. Good afternoon to you, Jesse. Now, parents continue to gather at the mortuary in search of answers and also to give their DNA samples, the exercise that we expect to begin today. But how long are they looking at in terms of the results to come back, and also about the numbers of the unaccounted for students? Where are we playing at? We know that the parents have objected to the same equally with the slow pace of information that they are getting, Jesse.
Well, good afternoon, Aseto. We're coming to you live from Narumoru Level 4 Hospital mortuary, which is right behind me. It is a scene characterized by government agencies, the presence of the regional investigators, equally DCI investigators who are here, homicide investigators as well, who are conducting the DNA analysis, which was set to kickstart today, coinciding with the first day of the 3 days of national mourning that was set aside following that horrific fire incident at Hillside and Academy, which has so far claimed the lives of 21 young learners. So you raised the question about DNA analysis and the figures. Let's start with the figures. Those figures are actually being contested by the parents who are here. Remember, according to the preliminary reports given by the government spokesperson, we have up to 21 learners who have lost their lives. 19 lives were consumed during that particular inferno Thursday night, and 2 more died while receiving treatment in various health facilities. Those are the numbers we have, but the crack of the matter is the 17 who are unaccounted for, according to the government spokesperson. That's what the parents are contesting. They seem to have the opinion that that number is actually even higher. So there are possibilities that that number might be going higher once this particular process is conducted to its logical conclusion. Speaking about the DNA process, it started today, and what we've been able to gather so far, the parents, the guardians who are making their way here, they're first directed to the counseling services. We've seen the presence of the Directorate of Child Services and Kenya Red Cross as well, who are offering psychosocial support. Thereafter, they make their way to the mortuary, thus the designated area right behind me, where the DNA and forensic analysis is actually ongoing. It's proper to note that many relatives have actually come here, but those who are going inside, according to what we've been able to gather, are the direct relatives, parents or siblings, which will actually give more impetus when it comes to that scientific analysis and the DNA testing and matching. That's the latest we've been able to gather. But what's proper to note is that this is the start of the process. It's meant to take a couple of days. So the parents who are waiting for closure will definitely have to wait for longer in order to get the results of the DNA analysis that is being conducted starting today. We've seen parents trooping in their numbers, making their way to Narumoru Level 4 Hospital, but of course access is restricted. Only the parents and the relevant government agencies are allowed within the facility right behind me. That's the latest we've been able to gather, but as you pointed out, Aseto, the numbers are contradicting. There seems to be an air of uncertainty, especially from the parents, in terms of the number of lives that have been lost, because ever since Thursday, the numbers of children who have been accounted for, the difference is only 17 according to the government, but the parents insist that this number can go high. And that's where we're here to keep you updated in case of any updates from the forensic team right behind me, and the relevant government authorities will be able to keep our viewers updated on what exactly is transpiring right here at the scene that is hosting the DNA analysis that has just started today.
Jesse Rogers joining us from Narumoru Funeral Home there, and a little bit later the government will be issuing a presser from the DCI officers there. We shall be keeping our tabs on that.